Hello, my souls, and welcome back to Blacksmith of the Sand Kingdom. You got one of those. By the way, while we are getting ready, I'm going to finish eating my dessert. Well, more accurately, I'm going to eat my dessert. Hello, adorable tiny Jackie thing. No. Also, hello Johnson, hello Andy, hello Aiden. Oh, woo. And yes, I'm doing the organic spoonage thing with some strawberries. No, they're strawberries. It's strawberries with Greek yogurt. Wow. My dessert just squacked all over my shirt. Oh, and by the way, for the health concern of it all, because my electrolytes are relatively low today, is, well, first things first, see if you guys can recognize it from this. And no, not sponsored. Although I honestly wouldn't mind. No, it's very not. Aiden, you remember that stuff. You've had it more than once. I mean, doesn't mean you can steal me. Although, why are you without internet for so long? Yeah, but I didn't want to grab one of the fucking liter-and-a-half bottles. Those liter-and-a-half bottles were not meant to be drunk like we drunk them. Yeah, balls is pretty good. I don't know if they make it in a can, but it's pretty fun in a glass. Personally, though, I prefer my balls in silk. Ah. Well, I'm getting all creamy. Excuse me. My food was deciding to get everywhere. Also, hello Ramona, hello Robert, and hello Heather. Hello Dylan. Oh, woo. Alright. Let's get started with the game, shall we? Let's see, by the way. Ah. Also, hey, Jackie, what's with the feral form? I mean, cute, but still. Also, did you hear about the most recent Twitter bullshit? Andy, that's going to taste absolutely gross. So, there used to be a river running through here. It's so barren and dry now that I couldn't even imagine it. Anyways, I'd better get going. I hope there are some new materials around. I mean, is adorable. Oh. Speaking of which, though, apparently there was a shirt that was sold at AC that now anybody who bought it, apparently, is being quote-unquote cancelled for being a zoophile. All because it is an image of a feral fennec fox just going, "Scree!" And the typical crazies are just like, "That feral art, you're a dog fucker." People get stupid. Like, people get really stupid. Sure. Give me a sec. Hold on really quick, just in case it has links.
Hello.
So, here's your thing. I checked your account value on XboxSearch.com and would like to buy it at that price? Message me on Insta. No. If you don't like the value, I might have a better offer. No, I'm not selling my account. Also, hey Jackie, if I'm going to be hearing myself on a delay, it's going to be an immediate kick.
If you don't like the value, I might have a better offer. No.
The speech jammer thing cannot be a thing. I'm assuming you muted yourself. Ah. Yeah, I was muted.
Sorry about that.
No worries, just gotta make sure you don't do the whole speech jammer thing.
Yeah. I couldn't hear you, so I turned on the stream to hear you, and I forgot my mic was on.
Fuck. Okay, so that one was kind of my fault then, but still. I was wondering why you didn't respond with a near immediate, oh shit. Because normally you're pretty good on that, and it's one of those... There was no response, and it took him a couple seconds to think.
I realized what was happening. I muted my mic.
Look at chat. Hey kid, I think you're muted. Oh crap! Well, so I am.
Yep.
Oh.
Abby. Ooh, my cat says hello.
Well, nom meow face.
She's walking towards my door. I think she wants out. I'll be right back. So, I found a pride badge in my suitcase. I realized, oh shit, I'm bringing this to a Christian Bible camp. Probably don't want to bring this.
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, people will eventually question if they find it. Although in a situation where you are outside of your general comfort area without a phone and without a way to contact the outside world, yeah, smart not to bring it. So, Yuki, your character has not been doing his job a lot. Like, he hasn't been healing until nearly everyone is dead. Which the problem with that is, every time that is the case, the AI pretty much gets one, 2, 3, or... Well, 1 to 3 of the people on screen die because of this shit. That's how damaged the party has to be for it to heal these days. I think the AI shat itself. Yay! I found wonder drugs! Hey, Jackie. Hello?
Dude, I cut out really bad.
Like, you haven't said anything. Hello?
Oh. It said joining for a second, so that's probably why. I was gonna say, I'm gonna do a double check in my suitcase, make sure there's nothing else gay in there.
Good idea. Kinda, yeah, that's one of the reasons you're a frontliner, Aiden.
Alright. I think I'm safe. I don't have anything that screams, I'm dead. Hold on. So I'm assuming when you started the game, you asked people if they wanted characters to be named after you?
Yes. But the catch is, I'm not technically allowed to change their setup, other than their equipment.
Nice. So, I muted myself for a second because my roommate knocked on my door, right? And he asked if he could have some of my juice, and I was like, okay. I went to explain it, what had happened, like to unmute myself and everything, and I was about to say cocktail, and I realized that's probably gonna sound weird at first.
What now?
Nothing, I'm being dumb.
No, like, I didn't fully hear what you said.
Oh, I was going to come back and tell you guys that my roommate asked if you could have some of my cocktail, and I realized at first that sounds funny.
That's a phrase. At least you're not one of those furries who has the immediate response, though, of no, but you can have some of my tail cock. Did I make your brain die?
Yeah. That's funny. But no, he asked for some juice, and I was like, alright. Not really a cocktail, it's just cranberry juice.
All I can say to everyone in chat, by the way, is nom.
Aiden, I'm not sure if the caffeine's gonna help you with a migraine.
Yeah, caffeine usually doesn't help with headaches, Aiden. Well, that certainly made everyone in the party a lot more fucking useful! What smelled, or what fucking sounded like a, pig snuffling at your microphone?
Sorry, that was gas, excuse me.
That was what now?
I burped. Excuse me.
Oh, all I hear is... I'm assuming you did the try to keep it quiet, but it kind of had that like chest rumble thing.
Yeah. I usually don't. I don't usually open my mouth for them.
Oh, I do.
Ever realized that Seth Green and Jet Black are two of the most nerdy celebrities?
Yes. Also, Seth Green or Seth MacFarlane?
Seth Green.
Seth Green isn't nerdy, he's just psychotic.
The guy who created Robot Chicken?
I'm thinking of a different Green, I think. Hold on. Was it that in, like, 2003 sat there drinking straight through?
Tom Green.
Tom Green, okay.
The guy who humped a dead moose?
Yes. Oh, right. Thanks for reminding me with a song.
The real Slim Shady?
Yep.
Yep, that's how I know.
So you're right. Like I said, I've never been good with names, so. Oh.
But no, Seth Green. Seth Green, he's a talent when it comes to nerdy shit.
He's nerdy as all shit. I was thinking. Tom Green was the stoner hero, but at the same time, he was also deranged.
What does DWZ mean?
DWZ? What do you mean?
The face with these.
The what? Oh, ZWZ. No idea.
Muzzles, Jackie? Do you mean muzzles?
No, muzzles with a sock, meaning putting a sock over your snoot.
Oh, ZWZ means tired. Okay.
Ah!
Hugs to the lint.
Also, if you do not know what snoot muzzling is, there is an entertaining video from back when I was a little kid of an episode of Winnie the Pooh in which a particular Tigger winds up with a sock straight up on his nose for almost the entirety of the episode. I was gonna say, idiot, are you going to resurrect? What is the AI that you're built for? The one thing that the one thing that's supposed to heal doesn't fucking heal. What?
I wonder what game engine we're gonna be using to make our video games in college. I hope it's Unreal Engine. Because for Unreal Engine, they have a really good motion capture setup. Have you ever thought about dabbling in video game design, Kit?
I've designed a couple, actually. You've just never seen them because they were from a long-ass time ago.
Are they still available?
I believe one of the ones I worked on is still available, yeah. It's old, though. Let's put it this way. It was made in, RPG Maker 2000.
For the past, like, 6 years, I've been trying to help my stepdad make a RPG.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do, huh?
He's just, like, lost motivation off and on.
I mean, that's kind of the way it is with any project like that, though. You lose motivation occasionally.
Yeah, he'll come back to it, like, a year later.
Yeah. And unless you've got a dedicated team of people, that's usually how it goes.
Like, there's this one game developer named Danny, and he's been working on this one video game for, like, multiple years.
I mean, there is a dude from, way the fuck back in the day, back before Minecraft and all that, who had this game he was working on. Lost his entire team, continued to, work on it on his own. Apparently, it never fully released, but the game itself rivaled Minecraft in popularity among its players. Take a wild guess what the game was called.
What?
Total Miner Forge. This game had an intricate lighting system. It had an intricate monetary system. It had a way to both buy and sell ore. It had a stock system. It had a in-depth multiplayer system that you could even use to create, like, storyline chains in the game itself. So let's say you wanted to set up a world where you could create command blocks and make a full-on game inside of the game. You could do it.
People have done that in Minecraft.
Yes. The whole point is, do you know when it was being done? When all of the dynamic systems were being put in? When Minecraft still only had metal, stone, and wood. That's literally what they were called. Metal, stone, and wood tools.
So this is a beta Minecraft.
No, this was, Gen 1 Minecraft. Like, first release.
Have you ever heard of the Skipping Steve Minecraft?
Skipping Steve Minecraft. No.
Oh, it was a version of Minecraft, like a beta, where it was literally just the world was just super flat, and Steve was just, there was like a billion Steves skipping around.
Weird.
It's probably.
You know, I haven't played Dragon's Dogma 2. I do want to play it. Do me a favor, don't talk about it too terribly much. I've heard mixed reactions myself about it as well. It's one of the reasons I'm saying, like, other than, you know, if you personally think it's good, if it's bad, that's on you. Please don't, like, talk about the storyline. Because that is one of the games I plan to stream here. Oh yeah, by the way. After this game and after the game that is going to be no-voted after it, or not no-voted, but, like, I'm not putting up a vote after this particular game because I've got one more in the chamber that I want to play before I put it to a vote. However, I'm feeling like a shooter, and that's probably the worst possible way to phrase that, but still. And I've got too many shooters to choose from, and it's going to be one of those. I have a feeling it's going to be an interesting vote. If I had the money for it, Zephyr, I would, but you know, give me 1 second. Let me see something. Uno momento. So, Dragon's Dogma 2 is only 20% off, which means it is still $60 at the cheapest. That's not a sale.
What?
That's not a sale. That is a, we released a new game and it's not selling well, please buy our shit. Or more accurately, it's not selling as well as we hoped, please buy our shit.
I wonder how much Hogwarts Legacy is selling for.
Aiden, you forgot the diaper order at your doctor's. Huh? Ooh, actually, with that said, I need to check something because... Okay, I do have the original Dragon's Dogma. I do not remember ever playing it, though. Okay. Well, I mean, it's good that you can pick it up without, you know, any real issue there. Anyways, uno momento, voice time. Well done, thanks for the hard work. So, nothing out of the ordinary, huh? I'll let the state know. Huh. Well, that sucks. Well done. Thanks for your hard work. It's not the cheese itself that's ancient, by the way. It's the way it's produced. As if a ritual to honor all the gods at once. This guy really likes his cheese. I approve. Well done. Thanks for your hard work. Giant snakes and dragon eggs, huh? Just the thought of it heals my mind. Good to know you like eating the unborn, man. Well done! Thanks for your hard work. Your contribution to the Holy Order has unlocked the faith blessing of... Lemonia of womanhood. Christ alive. Your contribution to the Holy Order has unlocked the faith blessing of Nieces of Misery.
I swear I thought you said E6 of Misery.
I'm not gonna thwap him. I'm not gonna thwap him. The E6 of Misery, do you know what we would call that?
Cheese grater?
No. E6 but stuck on score descending, or score ascending. Don't ever do that, by the way. Score ascending will give you the lowest rated first, which usually means you're gonna get a couple dozen pages of gore and torture porn before you find anything, no matter what tag you put in.
I still have to blacklist a couple things.
Huh?
I still have to blacklist a few things.
If you ever do a score ascending, it won't matter what you blacklist, you will find things you have blacklisted through tags you didn't know existed. It is just one of those, holy god, I didn't know that could exist, kind of things.
With furries, I wouldn't be surprised, but I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, by the way, apparently a couple years ago there was a cloud flare. Like, system outage for a little while. And people they underestimate how important furries can be. There was a Cloudflare outage at one point, or system malfunction at one point, that coincided with with the day after a huge convention on the West Coast, where pretty much all of Cloudflare's shit is. It is theorized that because of the outage, a good number of the people that were supposed to be working on the systems had been at the convention and were too hungover to come to work. It just so happens it was one of the biggest party cons on the West Coast. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Furries make the internet work. Good timing. I need your help. What's up? I dropped some money giving a customer their change, and one of the coins rolled beneath this shelf. Can you help me move it? No problem. The shelf? Alright, Pity. The two of us will move the shelf. You get ready to grab the coin. Oh, this is gonna hurt my... this is gonna hurt my soul and my throat.
Sure thing!
Ready? Oh, woo.
Ah, coin. Gotcha! There's some people here too. It's Ulrich's writing.
My father's show me!
What, a recipe for blood? It's a memo for the ratios of different materials.
I can't keep doing that without liquid in my face. Hold on.
That's weird.
If my facial features are not lubed up enough, it won't work.
And all we were looking for was a coin.
Read Ulrich's memo. You can now make the material platinum. Nice effort. Nom. Buff. Also, oh my god, I hate to do this, everybody, but understand. It is warm in here. It is far, far too warm in here.
Breathe in it.
Uno momento. There we go. Oh, it's too fucking hot. I need to point out my heat properly. So it's like 98 in here. If I look a little bit like I'm, you know, hot, not in a good way. I'm hot, not in a good way. No better way to feel unsexy than to take off your shirt and realize the silk is, or not silk, the polyester is literally sticking to your flesh. Let's see what's needed. I need mithril and gold.
got jump scared by an ad.
You just got jump scared by an ad.
It looked like the troll face if it got bit by a vampire.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know whose fucked up brain could create something like that.
Oh, I've seen worse.
I need supple raw silk. Hey, Father, going out?
Hello there. Yes, the infirmary's supplies are running low. By the way, there's a retired soldier who comes to the infirmary once a while that once served under General Balthazar. He claims that it was General Balthazar who ordered Ulrich to serve as the military blacksmith.
General Balthazar did?
That's right. A court blacksmith has never been deployed to the front lines before, but he advised the king to send your father.
But why? Probably because he's the main antagonist of this fucking game. That's Dragon, I need to talk to you. What is it with you all of a sudden? I heard from Father Christoph that it was General Balthazar who had my father ordered to the front lines. He specifically suggested it to the king. The general did. Christoph also mentioned that it was unprecedented for a court blacksmith to serve in the military. It is. I've never heard of that happening before either. Come to think of it, Ulrich did mention something before. That he'd been caught up in something troublesome. I was sure he was talking about being ordered to serve, but maybe he meant something that happened between him and the general. But now it's too late to ask him. We could ask the general directly. No, that would be a mistake. That's likely what got Ulrich sent to the front lines. We can't risk you getting caught in the general's crosshairs. Then what can we do? Just don't do anything rash for now. A chance will present itself sooner or later. Who saw Nexus? Because I don't see Nexus in the chat. I'm fairly certain he's not in the thing. Hold on. Here's a request from Hark at the item shop. He wants materials to enhance his mana potions with. He needs giant horns and essence of darkness to make them. I've got both of these, so you don't. I know you have both of these, so I know I don't have to tell you where the hell to get them. You want to accept? Sure. Fuck you. Well done. Thank you for your hard work. Jet Black Brandy is strong and burns your throat, but it is so good. Well done. Thanks for your hard work. Carmela's fluffy dragon omelets. There's no way they can't be good. Well done. Thanks for your hard work. Alchemy is truly fascinating. It lets you make items from the weirdest materials. Hark must be a genius. Either that or he's a fraud. No. Here's a request from Carmela at the tavern. She wants some kind of mirrors this time. What's the closest thing to a mirror you could make? Mirror shields. They should be perfect for what she wants. Here's a Thanks, buddy. I really wanted to start yawning in the middle of dialogue. Here's a weapon delivery request from the arena. They need some spare weapons for combatants. They need some Nodachi and great whips. They need a lot, but I'm sure you're up to the task. Sure. Dungeons contain entire ecosystems of monsters. Just killing the Ogre Lord won't cut it. What do you mean? The other day, the army's supply line was ambushed in the ravine. Is there something new leading the monsters there? No, this is different. They were attacked by a Hydra. You see, the Hydra and Ogre Lord were actually enemies. With the Ogre Lord now dead, the Hydra is free to dominate the area. Oh no. This is by no means your fault, lad. It was the state who requested the Orc Lord's death. That failed to anticipate the consequences. Either way, the Ogre Lord could not be left alive. That would have happened sooner or later. This fourth invasion plan requires enormous amounts of supplies sent to the front line. The Hydra must be eradicated as soon as possible. That's why I can't allow you to cancel the request once you accept it. Choose wisely. Lady, please, can I play with your goose face? Also, hey, Jackie.
Holy fuck, I was...
Holy fuck you, what now?
I was muted.
Oh. So you pulled a derp. Oh.
I didn't even click the mute button. I don't know how.
Either way, nom face.
You have like a 30 to 40 second delay.
Huh?
You have a pretty long delay.
I mean... Not really? Hit the live button.
I did.
It's set to the lowest possible setting, which is, it is set effectively to lowest setting to allow for nearly instant response times. Normally when I have it set to this, shit updates fucking on my end and on YouTube's end within like 10 seconds of each other, maximum. If that's not the case, I need to adjust things later. Also, how do you like my growly voice?
That's pretty good.
If you've ever seen a channel called Danger Dolan, the idea for that particular voice comes from one of their breeders. Dude gets his voice as low as he can and then fries out. That sucked. Fuck me.
What happened?
Huh?
What happened?
Well, I just got my ass kicked. That's what happened.
I thought something happened IRL, and I was like, did I miss it?
No. Tough raw silk. Excuse me. Excuse you. Let's grab some ink rock. Because apparently somewhere I need iron. Or rather, steel.
Is the game that you're no voting gonna be the one that Aki wanted?
Yes. And what I mean by no voting is I'm not putting it up for a vote, I'm just gonna play it. After that, though, I kind of feel like I want to play a shooter. And I've got quite a few to choose from, so... I'm just wondering how that vote's gonna go. Because they're all some brilliant games.
I'm sure KR is gonna be like, play Siege, play Siege!
No, they're not gonna be games like, multiplayer games. They're gonna be for this series. Which, you know, aside from the fact that most people don't know this is supposed to be a single-player thing. Like, the weekday streams are supposed to be all about single-player games. Like the single-player campaign 4 games. I need earth tortoise shells. Yes.
Might have been.
Honestly, Heather, I would more go for, like, nix the chocolate chips, bananas and strawberries, yes, but very thinly sliced. And then, I mean, actually, you could also make them into a compote. But I was thinking of, like, very thinly sliced with a, hand-done whipped cream over the top of that would be really good. Plus, it would be no added sugar, which would mean, yay, I could snack on it myself. That, and I've been getting into the idea of subtle flavors for, you know, cooking.
Your culinary range just kicked in.
Yes, it did.
If you got like isekai, what world would you want to be spawned into?
If I got isekai,
Yeah.
you mean which isekai world would I want to be in?
Yeah, like what type of world?
I don't know. I don't watch isekai very much.
I know, I'd want to be in like a parallel world, but with everyone being Anthro.
So, like BNA. Or just one that's straight up concept like BNA, but with no humans.
I think humans would be allowed to exist, but like,
Well, no, okay, better way to put it. Would you rather it be closer to BNA in its existence, or in this existence, or would you rather it be closer to, like, B-Stars?
I don't know
Because-
what DNA is.
BNA, there's a town of people who can turn into a anthroform, effectively. Their of the world doesn't like them. The entire town run by them, it becomes a political mess, and all that is a thing. Or you've got the world of anthros that would be closer to, like, what's it called? That was the wrong button. V-Stars, which is, it's got its own issues, because then you've got the same issue that you have in Ithorian of who eats who. Do people eat each other? Do carnivores eat the herbivores, or no? Are there predator and prey? Is it taboo? Does it still happen? Does it get strange? Do people fetishize it? Probably all of the above, yes. All questions your brain wasn't ready to think of, huh?
You see, I said that because I'm literally world building for my next book.
Well, go for it. I mean, you've got the issue of, if you're making an anthro world, you have to set, like, hard limits on what could or couldn't happen in that universe. Personally, whenever I build, I go more, like, dark fantasy. In the sense that, yeah, the world has its issues. There are things that are going to be fucked up. Not everything turns out as a happy ending. I mean, it theoretically can. Doesn't mean it has to. So, my world would be closer to, like, probably Beastars. In that sense. BNA would be fun too, though. Like, could you imagine being able to shapeshift back and forth between human and anthro?
That would be pretty useful.
It would be.
Whenever I don't want to eat meat, I could just transform back into a human.
What do you mean?
Like, if I were starting to get like cravings for only meat, I could just transform back into a human and eat a salad.
Oh, no, that's not how that worked in that universe. Like, you very much were Beastmen. So in BNA, the things that can turn back and forth between human and beast, they're referred to as Beastmen, they're not human, and the creature they become affects what kind of person they are. Like, let's say you've got a dude who is as a beast is a giant pig. He's gonna be an oversized dude with a fucking, like, bulky demeanor in some way. It means he can be big-ass buff dude, or it means it can be big old fat dude. One of the two. Or you've got, like, a mink. She's typically the sly sort. She's going to be dressed like she's a hood rat. Especially when you have something like that in an urban setting. Or you've got a fucking lone wolf style character who is this emo depressed fuck when he's not a beast. Yes, I just called out a good chunk of the furry community with that statement, by the way! Everybody wants a werewolf boyfriend. Nobody wants to remember that they turn into emo fucks when they're not being werewolf boyfriend. You want the, you know, om nom rar part. You don't want the, I'm going to disappear for a fortnight into my brooding cave.
You want to hear, like, the basics for my world?
Sure. Go for it. That's kind of why I was...
Alright.
I was hoping to share a bit.
It's, sci-fi. It's not fantasy.
Okay. Science fiction and fantasy literally go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Just think, you said sci-fi. You know what sci-fi means, right?
Science fiction.
Bingo! Both are both
like
are works of fiction.
Yeah.
They have pretty much the same purpose. Tell a story. So,
Yeah.
science fiction, anthro characters, assuming, yeah.
Yeah, and here's how it happens. It's pretty much the T virus, but it changes your DNA.
So, in other words, you wound up with the pathogen.
Yeah, I was originally going to call it that, and then I was like, nah, that's just stealing.
Well, I mean, it would also be doing the exact same thing as every other pseudo-edgy teenage furry who writes, I hate to point out.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be called something else. Haven't come up with that yet. But it's basically
Here's a
my universe.
what I was saying, by the way, the whole pathogen thing, it being like a virus that changes your DNA. Why I was saying every new writer does that. Would you like a bit of a suggestion for a twist that might make it a little less cliche? Genetic defect or genetic alteration. Call it what you will. Something that starts happening in a chunk of the population and no one knows why. The and no one knows why part is kind of the big chunk there, because the whole problem in making it specifically a disease, there is such a thing as overtelling backstory. Other than that, it's a pretty good concept. Keep going.
I had pretty much the book partly written.
Yeah.
I've been working on it for years, and I feel like that just got spat on.
Well, I mean, it is very much the early writer's career cliche, so I mean, it's not a bad thing, it's just expect for criticisms to bring up that it's a classic, effectively. There's a reason we have a name for a disease that turns you into a furry in the furry community. It's almost like it's been done at least once every generation.
Yeah. I originally made it to where it was like a goo, but then I realized it changed exists.
Yeah, that's the thing. Okay, so understand. Do you know how many times I had to write and rewrite the first book for Athorian?
Countless.
Did you know the first version of the book that I have written and the first version of Athorian itself effectively was just furry Lord of the Rings?
Had to go on a quest to destroy the big bad.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of there being a specific reason for the big bad other than it's the big bad. That's actually kind of one of the reasons why I've never fully finished the second book, and why I've been considering moving on to different storylines before going back to that one to get some, what's the word? A bit more experience before I try to write more of the main arc. That's also another bit of you have to learn when you're writing anything is don't take too many criticisms to heart. Don't take them personally. They're literally just things that people before you have run into.
Yeah, I mean, I have a completely different universe, because I'm working on 2 projects, actually. And this one's a little bit more original, I would say. No. Because, I mean, Harry Potter exists, but this one's a fantasy meets IRL. You know, the whole when worlds collide thing.
Yep. Before anything, I have to ask, this one isn't a self-insert in any way, is it?
The main character and I are brothers.
Okay, a second cliche for writers have done the same thing. By the way, these are all things that I've been told by, like, my writing teachers in the past in college. Either way, tell me about that one. Like, all, like,
so back in the
mentions aside, just let me know. Tell me. Oh.
Alright, so everyone in this chat is pretty much getting spoilers from my book. But pretty much back in the 80s, there was this kid, and he had a happy family. They were moving to Wales because they lived in like London originally, and about a year after moving to Wales, they get in a car accident, quote unquote, and both of his parents end up dead. Cliche, I know, but he ends up, you know, that lonely boy, and at least he has good caretakers and stuff at the orphanage, but like, so it's not completely a Dursley story. But he gets bullied quite a bit because, you know, he doesn't even know it, but he's pretty gay. And he gets into a fight one day at a museum, pushed into a stone structure. That stone structure starts glowing, sends him into a fantasy world.
So, kind of Alice in Wonderland-esque.
Kinda. And then when he gets to that fantasy world, he pretty much gets kidnapped by two witches. They're good witches, they're just like, can we keep him?
Very Alice in Wonderland-esque. Not the fucking Disney one either, from how this is starting to sound.
They know what he is before he does. And not the gay thing. It's something else. I'll get to that in a minute.
I'm sorry. Oh god, my brain just died. I can't say the original version of it. I need liquid in my face before I continue talking. Excuse me.
Speaking of which, I need something to take my meds with. I'll be right back.
Oh, well. Oh, too many thoughts. Too much dark humor. Brain went. Suck balls, game. suck all of the fattest parts of my ass.
What happened?
Nothing, hold on, I'm doing things to somebody's face. Remind me, there is a video meme that I need to freaking send you. From, like, back in the 2000s. Oh no,
hey,
about
stuff
2010s, I think.
Oh, I was gonna say stuff before I was born, but I was born in 05.
No, it's a Harry Potter meme. It's just not one that's... It's not one that can be safely said on here, even though I resemble that remark.
Yeah. Would you like me to continue, or am I talking too much?
Go for it. Just feel free. I
Okay.
want to hear... I mean, it's got a couple, like, weird cliches, but you started in with the witches who, like, know something about him, you know, fighting him after he falls into this, like, pseudo-fantasy world, and it's starting to sound kind of like, the, Alice in Wonderland, the original Alice in Wonderland, like, meets the Weird Sisters.
What it is, this is like the D&D world that he's fallen into, pretty much. So, you know, horse and buggy, castles, woods mostly.
Yeah.
So, he wakes up, like, one of the sisters... Oh, wait, no, there's 3 sisters. The youngest asks if they can keep him, because they know what he is. He doesn't yet. He, manages to escape by, you know... What's that behind you?
Hey, look there! No, I'm sorry. I gotta do this, but... Hey, look over there!
Two of my cats hate each other, IRL.
I mean, I
Well,
at one point had 2 cats that got into a fight. They were sisters. They didn't want to talk to each other, or be near each other, or, you know, eat from the same food bowl or drink from the same water bowl for almost a year. Now how I fixed that? One day I threw a pillow at both of them. They were getting into one of their, you know, strange kitty noise matches, and freaking getting ready to pounce at each other, so I just grabbed a pillow, hucked it, and clocked both of them. They both kind of had that moment of thwap onto their sides, stare at me like, what the fuck was that for?
Well, it's not like they don't like each other. My cat likes my stepdad's cat, but my stepdad's cat doesn't like her.
Huh. I mean, and you remember Midnight and White Fang? The lesbian sister cats that wanted to try to kill each other half the time? There was a time we had 3 cats, Midnight, Angel, and White Fang. Midnight and White Fang were sisters. Both of them kind of wanted Angel in the worst way.
But, pretty much, he escaped somehow. I'm still figuring that out. And he runs into this, well, rock thing. It's like malformed and covered in moss is what it looks like. But like a black moss.
It's a never-ending story.
He sees an eye open, flips the fuck out. It stands up, and it's like this 10-foot tall wolf.
Definite hints of never-ending story. I swear I'm savoring your creativity like a fine wine. Oh. Continue.
I swear, I haven't seen that movie in years, so I don't know what's going on.
Oh no, you were saying dude finds a big-ass rock, doesn't know it's alive, it opens its eyes, and all I'm getting is Never-Ending Story 2. The scene where the kid who just got pulled into the book is leaning against that boulder dude, and boulder dude literally goes, "Who are you?" And he flips the absolute fuck out and almost falls off a cliff.
Yeah, it doesn't have the texture of a rock. It's so big that it has to be, right? So the wolf stands up. It's anthropomorphic, by the way.
It's a rock hard waffle. Sorry. Continue.
And he flips the ever-looking fuck out. He backs up, stutters a bit, and then yells, "Werewolf." Out of, like, this is meta, but in universe, according to the species, because they're not called werewolves, the word werewolf was invented by them in their language as a slur towards the humans that were treating them like shit. And then the humans turned it right back around on them.
Huh.
So, and it's such a bad word that you can't even translate it.
All I can say to that is apparently they weren't too terribly aware as wolves, were they?
Oh my gosh.
What? They just weren't aware enough. They weren't aware waffles.
Yes. Did I interrupt your stream?
No, it's fine. I'm at a boss fight and I wanted to take a hit. And I'm sitting here honestly enjoying. I wasn't joking when I was saying I was savoring your creativity like a fine wine. As you're talking about this, in my head I'm going, okay, so it has notes of Alice in Wonderland, Never-Ending Story, a little bit of Harry Potter, little hint of Page Master from the sound of it with the witches, a definite helping of Weird Sisters.
How is it giving Page Master vibes?
Kid getting bullied falls into a mysterious fantasy world where he learns something about himself.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. But that's like the
Page Master is just like it's the ultimate version of that story. At least from my childhood it was. Either that or Never-Ending Story 2, since they were effectively the exact same concept story-wise. Just slightly different story.
Never-Ending Story... Yeah. Never-Ending Story 3 is where Jack Black is the bullet chasing him.
Yeah.
I like
Wait,
that one.
beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, if memory serves, it was the... Oh, by the way, you were right. I wasn't thinking of Never-Ending Story. I was thinking of Return to Oz. Because when I was talking about how they will often reuse a person's likeness in later parts, what I was thinking was the Return to Oz's Hall of Heads. If you look closely, like the fifth head is the lady who plays the main antagonist from, like, the main antagonist from the real world at the very start of the movie. And she's only got two parts, like, one scene at the very beginning of the movie, and then she's in the Hall of Heads, like, 2/3 of the movie. Oh.
I'm sorry for the notifications.
Oh, notifications I don't give a shit about. Hold on, though, I am going to get into this boss fight. It's Hydra. There's definitely no getting past this thing on a path like this. And no supplies are getting through with this thing in the way. I need to get rid of it fast. Let's do this thing! Let's obliterate its facial muscles. So it's paralyzed immune. That's good at least. It hits like a Mack truck. Let's give it a
Okay,
leg
you forgot
shot.
to turn your screen back on.
Oh, you're right. Oh, whoa, sorry about that, guys. So this thing hits like a Mack truck. Draining edge. Skill, let's go blind again. Ow, it can hit like a Mack truck, Jesus balls.
Night night, Robert.
Night, Robert. Numb. So it's poison immune as well. Okay. So, automatic HP recovery. Oh, it has an insta-kill ability!
Is this boss fight in the talk zone?
Is it what now?
A no talking zone?
It's not a no-talking zone, no.
Hmm. And I said, hold on, so I was like, okay, I'm waiting.
I want to see what a fully charged thing is going to be like. Yeah, Nyx is going to miss out on a huge chunk of... Yeah, 2 levels worth of EXP because the fucking AI in this game sucks. Ew, that was strong. Now that I think about it, Aegon said the Ogre Lord and Hydra were enemies. Were they fighting over territory? Or did they just not like each other? Life must be tough for monsters too. God damn it, Rick! Either way, the army should be able to get their supplies through now. We should report back to the guild.
Bless you, by the way.
Thank you.
I figured I'd wait until you're done with the dialogue.
Well, thank you. And for the next day or two, Nyx is the only one getting food. This is their offering request from the state. Their 4th invasion plan? Indeed, the 3rd invasion went so well, they're going to be increasing the scale on this one. They're going deep into Abelheim this time, or Alpheim territory. Alpheim will likely intercept what is with its best troops. Their numbers and capabilities will not be easy to beat. It goes without saying that the equipment they use could mean the difference between victory and defeat. I'll make the very best equipment I can. Hold on, thanks for the hard work. What's with the long fast? Fast, Master Egan. What's with the long face, Master Egan? Or Aegon. I completed the request, you know. Now the supplies should be able to reach the front lines. Indeed, I'm just worried whether that was the right course of action. Worried? I overheard that the one leading the 4th invasion is none other than General Balthazar. What? And it's the first time he's led a campaign of this scale. I pray he knows what he's doing. What happens if he's defeated? Then all will be lost. It would most certainly spell Muspelheim's defeat. Thought as much. But us fretting over the invasion will solve nothing. Only the 2 armies can settle this war. We adventurers have our own role to play. Exploration skipped for the ravine has been unlocked, and my butthole is weird. Hey, Jackie, is your brain working?
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna run out of time on the stream to talk about it. But if you join Chatterbox tonight, I'll definitely be able to explain.
Cool. And I mean, there was the idea of hopping in there tonight. Oh, woo. It all depends on whether or not we have a drunken yote.
A drunken yote?
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, who's the drunken yote?
I have no idea.
Nexus? Oh, you don't know. He's going out to a bar with his buddies tonight. So, when he comes home, he's probably going to be the drunken yote. Whip of Domination! That's a phrase! Mithril and supple raw silk. Well, thank you, Johnson. Oofle. Well done. Thanks for your hard work. I guess they'll be wearing gold clothes for their debut. I'll be sure to watch their first show. Order for the arena. Well done. Thank you for your hard work. Great, I'll deliver them to Hannah at the arena. Anyways, folks, this is actually where we're going to leave off. So, if you enjoy the gameplay or the commentary, give us a like. If you want to keep up with this or any of our other content, hit subscribe and ring the bell. Become part of our notification squad so you can see when we upload and when we go live. But for now, this is Kitthesoulless and crew signing off. So until next time, everybody. Bye-bye!
Bye.
Hey, Jack, you think?
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Jack, you think?
Meh?
Nom nom nom. Nom face. Also, apparently my voice didn't let me rev up. Ugh. Let's try that again. Nom 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 nom.